I want to thank everyone for being here. Before we get started with the main event, we do have an important warm-up, which is the Silicon Flatirons writing competition, sponsored by WilmerHale, really sponsored by Ben Fernandez. Ben won this award how long ago?
I don't know.
A long time ago. For a great paper he wrote, was it on DRM?
Fair use.
In DRM, right? Fair use in
Yes.
DRM? Fair use in DRM, a topic that's still relevant, interestingly enough. And ever since, he has been supporting great thinking and intellectual inquiry. So I will let him award this prize, and then I will frame today's conference a little bit.
Thanks, Phil. I'm Ben Fernandez. I'm a partner in the IP department at WilmerHale in Denver. So as Phil mentioned, each year we receive a number of papers written in an area about law and technology. And we have a panel of attorneys at WilmerHale that review the papers and judge them. And we do this to promote the kind of research and thinking and editing and writing that goes into creating a scholarly paper in this field. This year, the prize for winning has been doubled. It's now $1,000 for the winner, as well as an opportunity for publication in the Colorado Technology Law Journal. So this is the 16th year of the contest, and once again, we thoroughly enjoyed reading all the papers. We had some really great submissions, and as usual, it was difficult to settle on one, but we did select a winner. And so at this time, I'm pleased to announce the winner of this year's WilmerHale writing competition as John Shoppert. John, if you'd like to come forward, please. So John wrote a paper entitled "The Need to Regulate DMCA Plus Agreements, an Expansion of SAG's Internet Safe Harbors and the Transformation of Copyright Law." So we commend John for the research and the writing and the thought that went into his paper, and please join me in congratulating John. Congratulations.
At Silicon Flatirons, we pride ourselves in having wide-ranging conversations across multiple domains. In today's conference, we will have lawyers, business executives, academics, and technologists wrestling with data, as the Economist put it, and I think Margot picked this up, the new oil. The idea that data is valuable and whether it is used for different purposes that consumers may or may not know about is something that's getting a lot of attention. The Federal Trade Commission is currently holding hearings on this topic, and we've got a great group to chat about this. We're going to touch on privacy and security of data. We're going to talk about competition policy and data, and finally content and how content companies are using data to drive their decisions and actions and whether there's cause for concerns on it. Brad Bernthal, who I think will become by later, one of our affiliated faculty members, often says the mark of a good conference for him is whether he learns something. If all of us here don't learn something, then we have probably been sleeping during the conference, because we're going to have quite the interesting cutting-edge discussion. It's worth thanking all of our sponsors who have made this all possible. At the end, we have a list of all of our supporters. It's also worth noting we've got some other great events coming up, including by popular demand, a CLE in Denver coming up on December 3rd on the legal pitfalls of ethical hacking. And Blake and I will be taking a lead on that. And then we start off the year strong with a few events, including our February conference on technology policy that'll be on February 10th and 11th. I would be remiss not to offer a point of personal privilege for me too, which is I will be making a transition to be our next Attorney General here in Colorado. It is obviously bittersweet. We sent a note out to our community. I will remain as an adjunct professor and a part of the broader team, but obviously Silicon Flatirons as an institution will be entering a new chapter with a new executive director. We'll be in touch as all that goes forward. The good news is we've got a fabulous team. You'll be seeing a lot of our members today. I always have to acknowledge Dale Hatfield as sort of someone who's given us such great intellectual and spiritual guidance. Dale was sending me some of the reports of the FTC hearings we talked about. And our staff, Sarah, Vanessa, Susanna, Anna, Kelly, can you guys raise your hands? And let's give everyone a round of applause. I had the occasion to say this to Anna privately today. I'll say it to everyone publicly. They do make this look really easy. And I've been to other events or participated in other initiatives where it gets demonstrated that it's not so easy. And so we shouldn't take any of their excellence for granted. It's a pleasure to be working with all of you.